You're going to be astonished by the scandalous news that just came out. Leading Korean celebrities are currently embroiled in a significant tax evasion scandal. How much is being demanded of them, and who is involved? This narrative is full, with drama, court cases, and a startling turn you won't want to miss. So stay tuned. To learn everything, watch through to the very end. Hi everyone, and happy return. We're delving into some of the most startling and contentious stories to make headlines in the entertainment industry today. Some of the most well-known figures in the Korean entertainment business are currently being investigated in light of recent scandals involving widespread tax fraud in the sector. Actors Yoo Ah-in and Won Jin-ah were exposed to have undergone a tax audit, followed by Lee Jung-jae. After the audit, these celebrities were subject to additional taxes of about 900 million won for Lee Jung-jae, 7 billion won for Won Jin-ah, and 6 billion won for Yoo Ah-in. Although each player may have different justifications for the tax imposition, personal corporations are a common element in all scenarios. Let's examine the specifics and determine the true situation. Let's start by discussing Yoo Ah-in. After authorities found evidence of tax avoidance involving his old agency, Haram Entertainment, his tax inquiry was extended. This resulted in a more thorough examination of Lee and Hope Project, a business where his husband is the CEO and he is an internal director. An investigation was launched after the National Tax Service concluded that there were tax-related problems. Transactions between his personal company, JG Entertainment, which he co-founded with his father, were at the heart of the dispute. It was unclear whether the money should be categorized as personal income under Yoo Ah-in or as corporate revenue under JG Entertainment. Personal income tax can reach 45%, while corporate tax has a maximum rate of 24%. One of the main causes of the extra fees was the disparity in tax rates. Let's now discuss Won Jin-ah. She founded Forever Entertainment, a company that specializes in the food industry and YouTube-based video companies. An investigation was launched after the National Tax Service concluded that there were tax-related problems. The main point of contention was whether the money she made from her entertainment endeavors belonged to her personal or business accounts. One of the main causes of the extra fees was the disparity in tax rates. Won Jin-ah has argued that she cooperated with audits and tax requirements in her objections and appeals to the tax tribunal. Tax officials classed company earnings from entertainment operations as personal income, causing her to pay additional personal income tax, according to her, citing a disagreement in legal interpretation as the reason for the dispute. Let's finally discuss Lee Jung-jae. According to the results of his tax probe, he owed an additional 900 million won in taxes. The main point of contention was whether the money he made from his entertainment endeavors belonged to his personal or business accounts. One of the main causes of the extra fees was the disparity in tax rates. Lee Jung-jae has argued that he cooperated with audits and tax duties in his objections and appeals to the tax tribunal. Tax officials classed company earnings from entertainment activities as personal income, causing him to pay additional personal income tax, he alleges, citing a disagreement in legal interpretation as the reason for the issue. According to experts, corporate tax should be applied if a firm is legally established. However, entertainers continue to be especially susceptible to such scandals because they are required to directly record and pay taxes on their income. The actors have argued that they comply with audits and tax requirements in their objections and appeals to the tax tribunal. Since tax officials classed corporate earnings from entertainment activities as personal income, causing them to pay additional personal income tax, they contend that the dispute is the result of a difference in legal interpretation. Fans are split over this incident, which has rocked the entertainment business. While some people are appalled and disappointed, others are sticking by their favorite celebrities because they think the problem is more related to legal interpretation than deliberate tax fraud. A wider discussion over Korea's tax structure and its implications for celebrities and their private companies has also been spurred by the incident. To avoid such conflicts in the future, Many are advocating for more precise rules and regulations. There is so much more to this story, so before we close up, I want to remind you to watch this video through to the end. We'll be dissecting the pivotal events in this tax evasion scandal, examining the court cases, and talking about the implications for the entertainment sector going forward. Stay with me through to the very finish so you don't miss the whole image. Remember to like this video and subscribe for additional updates if you're as interested in this story as I am. I am so grateful for your support, which enables me to provide you with the most recent information and analysis. What are your thoughts on this tax evasion scandal? Let's continue the discussion in the comments section below. Do you think this is a misunderstanding, or are you surprised by the numbers involved? Tell me what you think. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.